All right, what's going on, everybody? So, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to finish up playing against the Chicago White Sox. And then, once we're done with that, we have us pitching against the Minnesota Twins. Continue. We're batting at the tail end. Our designated hitter is Gleyber Torres.
2 on, 1 out. West will
Okay.
hit next. He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. That's in there. Strike one. Well, in
Hit a
this
cutter.
situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
All right, he has a sinker, sweeper, cutter, circle change, and a four-seam fastball. He's
At the belt,
pitched right there.
And it's through for
And
a
we're on
hit.
first.
Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he
Ooh,
scores.
we're up
And it's a one-run
a
game.
run.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Whew.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
All right. And what I mean by we're up by
Now
one
it's going
is,
to
I
be
mean,
Brian Serb.
what I mean by that is we just have had a runner go in. We're not
Young,
up
the lead runner
anything.
out at second. West at first. One gone.
White Sox are still up a runner.
In the air, left side. Maton on the move.
All right, sorry about that.
2 away. That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here. In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Now 1 out to right. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cannon back to work. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him. Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now. Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event. Now, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Well, he went up there, looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases. One out, bases empty. The shortstop, Wyatt. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Ripped on the ground a second. Whips it to Gallo, and he's out. Those plays can be tricky. You're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there. Back at right field, bottom of the inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Corey Jones. On the ground. Throw on to Torkelson, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game. Andrew Bennett. West went deep for the first time in the major leagues, and I'm sure he'll treasure that moment forever. Oh, for sure, Blue. I still talk my kids' ear off from time to time about my first homer off of Omar Olivares. It's a proud memory for any hitter lucky enough to achieve it, and congratulations to him. Wyatt West went yard for the first time in his major league career last game. Let's see if he can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Second inning set to go. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Wyatt West. Martin back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting eight, the catcher.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Runner on the go. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. One out, runner at second. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. West leads off second with one gone in the inning. In the dirt. The 1-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close. Back to the top of the lineup, Parker Meadows getting ready to hit. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the second.
First and second, 2 outs. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
What?
There's the strike. No ball. 1 strike. That one drilled left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 1 away.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
So the batting order turns over. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. To first, might be 2. The throw to second is offline. That potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. It's still definitely an error, though. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Sorry about that. We could have done
There's
better
a
there.
strike. West
All right,
launched a
four-seam.
homer in his most recent game. Swung on, belted.
Come on, go, 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 go. And
Onto
nope.
the track, and he
It's an
makes
out.
the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4. Well, that's a quality
that
at
was
bat
close.
right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he
Okay.
did. Good pass to the baseball.
Yeah, it's a four-seam fastball, cutter, circle change, and a curveball. We have Bases are split, so we have a runner in scoring position and a runner on first. Let's see what we can do here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0. Everything came together for
That was
him.
close.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, left fielder.
So
Andy.
bases loaded with one away. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Goes down looking. Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there. Taylor makes the grab, and that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 7 and the White Sox nothing. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Do you collect baseball cards? You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there. That one the other way. Pulls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher Jake Rogers.
With a good game to help lift them to the win. Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
All right, I'd say we did pretty good for the series. Last game, although we lost, I got a home run, which is good. This game we did decent. We had a batting average of half of what we needed, which is also good. All right, 6. We'll sim 1. Okay, we lost that one. Let's see if we can win against them again. Play next appearance. All right, we're the designated hitter. We're at the bottom of the lineup. Let's see what we can do here. Well, second or last, basically. But yeah, bottom of the lineup.
Wyatt West is focused and ready for this one. Yet
Ooh.
another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Wyatt West. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah? I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark. Harrison Bader, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School. Inside, and it's 2-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. Just misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. And now for the Twins, Ezekiel Duran. And that drops in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. 1-1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bader runs. Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second, and that was not close. Line drive. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. And here comes Carlos Correa. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Bader stands at third with 1 gone to the inning. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout. That one ripped. And it's a 1-out off the wall. Should be extra bases. Goes into second. That's an RBI double. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Fouled off. He was late. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game. To the right side, Torkelson. He'll do it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We finished 1 inning here in Minneapolis. All tied 1-1.
Good grief. We could have been better that time.
Wyatt West up now for the Tigers.
Take the first pitch.
Even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game. Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or
four-seam
Shohei Ohtani
fastball,
for this to
circle
be
change,
impressive.
cutter,
He's
slider,
proved his tremendous
curveball.
talent by taking the two-way
And a
role
runner on
this
base.
far. That one drilled left field and foul ball. West starting as the designated hitter in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2024. And it stays fair. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line. And it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now here's
we're
the
gonna try and
Detroit
steal
catcher, Jake
second.
Rogers. Young on third. West at first. 1 gone. First offering. Runner goes in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Yeah, baby. We got it.
Swing and a ball line to center. Bader drags it on the run.
He is not that.
He'll
Oh,
score
he
on the
lucked
sac
out there.
fly, and
Whew.
a 2-1 ball game now.
Good
Not
piece of
bad,
hitting
not
right
bad.
there. He's thinking off the bat. That's getting down for
Whew.
extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Come on, get me home.
Popped up. Prado. And that'll do it.
Nope.
1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and
All right,
1
time
left
to
on.
pitch.
Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder,
Oof.
Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays. Right
How
now,
am I
behind in the count, 2
just
balls and no
balling it
strikes.
over
No
here?
free passes. You can't allow that.
And that is downstairs. And now 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not
We're
take the
not
bat
doing
off
good
his
here.
shoulder the entire at bat.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. Fought off foul.
Oh. Yeah, we need to put more into our pitching here.
Late swing,
That's
fouled
not good.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He goes down looking.
Whew.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oof.
That's in there.
Don't play situation here. He's been
Ooh.
working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Whew. That was close.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And next for Minnesota, Anthony Prado.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Well, got to pause on that thought,
Ooh.
as that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 2-1.
Okay. Nice.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison. Bader.
West back to work. That's in there. 0-1. And that is out of play. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dang it.
So digging in, Ezekiel Duran. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there, it looks pretty good. If he
Ooh.
doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line to left. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Lead runner holds up,
They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive from the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That could have been an out there.
Pretty big strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Ball to strike.
All right, come on.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss struck him out, and that is a big first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
That was close. Yeah, we would have gotten taken
Matt
out.
Wallner, the next twin up to hit. Doubled in his first AB.
Okay, four-seam fastball in the left corner here.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bader, the lead runner at second. Durant over at first with one away. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Oh,
Good
come
spot
on.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Okay, come on. Get him out.
Swing and a miss.
Whew.
Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Jeffers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Okay.
Next offering is down low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And make that
Bader
3-2.
to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Big RBI right there. Timing of the swing was good.
Come
Able to shoot the
on.
ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good
Come
approach.
on, come
Paying
on.
off.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Meadows makes a nice running catch. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 3 and the Twins 2. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Wyatt West.
All right, just take the first pitch.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3
That
runs
was
they've already
perfect.
scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he
Thank
wanted to at this
you.
point of the game.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Runner takes off. Nice grab. Go behind the rebound. Double off. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Twins do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground to the left. The throw to first.
He's out.
One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Julian swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next pitch is downstairs. One out, base is empty. And down on strikes. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
In the box with two gone. It takes a look at a called strike. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Nope, that's a ball. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Tigers 3 and the Twins 2. Back in target field, and now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And fouled off.
Oh, damn.
And a count 1-2. And that skips into there.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Oh, and they're going to tap the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Ezekiel Duran, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Duran goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. The Tigers up by a run last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sneaks through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
He's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Carlos Correa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
2 outs. That's out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it 3-2. Man at first, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Wyatt West.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Two on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Roll home, not in time. The run scores. 4-2 now.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
I got a ball.
This one in the dirt. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air. Prado. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Tigers 4 and the Twins 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Hannafy.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Wyatt West. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. West with a respectable game both at the plate and on the mound.
Boo, what gets me is the amount of preparation it takes for him to have games like this. You think about the hours put in between games, the extra conditioning work, and the mental toughness too. Pretty amazing.
Wyatt West, fresh off a standout pitching performance, can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
I don't think I've ever seen
Back
a
in Minnesota,
back-to-back pitching
today's
game.
starting pitcher, Wyatt West. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Harrison Bader, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Bader working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that's downstairs and outside. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Torkelson settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel Duran, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
2 out, space is empty. Tap foul at the plate. Ball to strike. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. We played an inning. No score. Wyatt West up now for the Tigers.
Wyatt West.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
The third baseman.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
First and second, 1 out. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And there's a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, that's a 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Brian Servin. Up the middle to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. In the air, right side of the infield. And the infield fly rule call.
Now batting.
Now here is Parker Meadows.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
This to center field. Long run tracks it down. And that's the third out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins. Bottom of the inning, and here is Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
West back to work. Inside, ball 1. Rodriguez with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Headed down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out. Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there. The hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but would have been called a third strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run, and they'll get the out.
Batting 6. The designated hitter, Edward.
And next is the designated hitter, Edouard Julien.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Julien rolls right, bats left. 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Two outs. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail things here. 2-0. Bases loaded. 1 away.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive and foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. It's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1.
Return throw to first down. Double play. And that'll do it. Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Fastball for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Perez makes the grab, one away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder,
Deshaun Kiersey Jr. now at the plate.
Okay, we have to play against Deshaun Kersey Jr. Let's strike him out. Bottom of the third. Let's go
Kiersey
here.
recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Anthony Prado, the next Twin up to hit. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and you just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Duran batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. Backed up the middle of the base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. 1-1.
In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Duran over at second, 1 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The left fielder, number
Now the
3.
left fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he'll play it on a bounce. Duran in to score. And it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
France stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. On the corner for a strike. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Meadows settles under this one, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Edouard Julien. West back to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. And that's in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
You talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Huff, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. There's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Green makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings. Back at Target Field, top 6. Now here is Wyatt West. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit right field. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way for the base hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next to hit for Detroit, Ryan Servin. That's to third, Lewis. To second for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the Twin killing.
Up next for the Tigers.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johnny Brebbia.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Fought off foul.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs. So that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now. He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
up next.
Ryan Servin up now for the Tigers.
Irving.
That one the other way. Hauls it in for the end. Well, not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. So bases loaded with one away. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. Oh, nice. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. One runs in. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 5-1.
We got it.
2 RBIs
Way to go.
right there. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So 2 down. Wyatt West, the next to hit.
West.
That's out to center field. Bader sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Twins 1. West extended the hitting streak in this one. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
All right, our next pitching game is on the 22nd, which gives us some rest. We should definitely work on saving up for some more perks. Sorry, not perks. Um, ooh. Anyways, what I mean by that is just increasing our. Ooh, throwing's good. Power, we could definitely increase that. Do we want to? No. Contact, clutch. Yeah, let's increase our clutch. Not bad, not bad. On base running, we could definitely work on improving our speed and stealing. Then we need to work on big game, increasing that. And more of our pitching because, man, could we do better? Anyways, that's going to be it for today. I'll see y'all later. We're doing pretty good. Where we're at in the standing, I am not sure yet. Hang on. Oh, I guess we weren't done looking all of it here. Chest protector, sure, we'll equip that. Okay. Uh, team, lineups, rotation, injured, transactions, standings. Okay. We are still in the fourth. We are 5 games behind the Twins. We need 9 more, basically 10 more games to be ahead of the Royals. And we'll be close to being tied with the Guardians or Cleveland. We have a long way to go before we're in the playoffs. Wild card, we're not even there. We have a long way to go before we're in the wild card as well. So, other than that, that's pretty much it. I enjoyed playing those 2 games for y'all against the Twins. If y'all like what you see, make sure to hit that like button and show appreciation for the channel. The other thing I'll be doing is saving up for a Detroit Tigers hat, so that way you guys can see me wearing that for a game and, well, actually for the series, actually. But anyways, I'll see y'all later.